Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. As household balance sheets becoming more thinly stretched due to rising interest rates and high prices of essential goods such as fuel and food, there is a renewed level of focus on how homeowners will mortgage debt and negotiating with the changing environment. Policymakers and lenders will be watchful for any signs of distress across the housing sector. One of the first signals of mortgage distress could be an out-of-cycle rise in the number of homes being added to the market. Nationally, the flow of new listings added to the market has been reducing since late March. Importantly, the impact of COVID-related restrictions can influence year-on-year comparisons, especially in cities like Melbourne and Sydney, where more frequent outbreaks occurred. The pre-COVID average is also a useful benchmark. The relatively steady number of total listings amidst a sharper reducing in fresh listings highlights a slower rate of absorption across the market. Through the June quarter, the number of home sales was estimated to be 15.9, lower than a year ago, reflecting less buyer demand. The slower rate of absorption is likely to worsen as rapidly rising interest rates and low confidence dampens buyers' activity further, suggesting even as new listing trend lowers through winter, total advertised supply is likely to rise through the second half of the year. The flow of listing is highly seasonal, with the winter months typically seeing new listings trending lower before ramping up swiftly in spring. Nationally, the number of new listings has typically fallen by 9.2% between autumn and winter, before surging 18.9% between winter and spring. With housing demand already trending lower, as demonstrated by fewer home sales across some regions, it's likely overall advertised supply levels will rise more substantially through the final quarter of the year and into 2023. Which implies more choice for buyers but also more competition for vendors. Ultimately, high inventory levels will likely add further dampening pressure on housing values as homes take longer to sell, motivating vendors to discount their pricing. Expectations by a larger amount, we can already see this scenario playing out in lower clearance rates, high time on market, and larger rates of vendor discounting. Although there is a significant level of variability from region to region, depending on the balance between buyers and sellers. Median days on market in Sydney increased to 33 days through the June quarter from 23 days a year ago, and Melbourne median days on market has increased from 27 days a year ago to 30 days through the June quarter. At the other end of the spectrum, Perth homes are selling in an average of just 18 days, equal to the median days on market last year. That's all for today. Thanks for listening. See you next time.